Luke Cage is back, season 2. What did we think? What's up, Universe, and welcome back to the web's first must-see comic and nerd culture show. Welcome to Comic Universe, guys. I'm your host, as always, C-Dubs. And guys, this is just going to be a quick review on Luke Cage season 2 because we actually, none of us, even though we've all seen it, none of us have gotten around to doing it. So I thought I'd just do it to get it out there, just so you guys kind of have an idea of, at least what some of us here think. Overall, I liked it. I didn't like it as much as I liked the first season. I like the music more in this season, I must say, than I did the first season. But it's pretty good. It does hold up. It is definitely better than, obviously, your Iron Fists of the world. It's just kind of unanimous that, unfortunately, Iron Fist did not live up to its expectation. Big part of that, I think, is the director. I'm hoping they change the director, if you will. He was also the same guy who did the Inhumans, so clearly he just wasn't connecting with the audience, if you will. But anyway, Luke Cage season 2. The beginning part dragged a little bit for me. I kind of found myself more interested in my phone or more interested in things going on around me and not being so enthralled in what's going on. But it kind of grew and it kind of got going really fast, and then finally I was into it, and Mariah, she's just an absolute terror. It is kind of sad to see her go, but I do think that it was maybe she's done as far as she can go, if you will. Shades, I absolutely love Hernan. He's such a great character in the show. I'm hoping to see more out of him as the show kind of grows. Bushmaster, man, he was very strong, man. He was very good. I really did dig him. I liked the silhouette of him. I liked his build. He was intimidating. I believed he could be a match to Cage. He was so fluent in his movement. He was so quick and so strong and terrifying. And some of the facial expressions that he would make and the way he would scream and the accent, it was highly intimidating, and I really got it, and it really stuck with me. We also get the introduction, I guess you could say, to Dr. Nightshade, which is kind of funny. That was kind of, I don't know how many of us out there in the universe actually caught on to that, but that was kind of cool. I'm sure, especially now that Cage got the club and all she got was a damn keyboard, she's going to kind of turn into probably the big bad of next season, I would think, or maybe what kind of pulls the rest of the Defenders back together, who knows. But yeah, so clearly I can see her and Shades kind of doing a little more in season 3. It was really cool to see Misty Knight get her arm. I will say it looks good in some spots, and it looks terrible in others. The black felt that's like in between the plastic pieces that are on her hand, it just kind of takes me out, and it's kind of horrible. But yeah, I mean, I think she'll get a newer looking one and an upgrade, if you will, as the show goes on. But for what it was for first time, it wasn't too bad. I liked it. She's a fantastic actress. She commands the stage, or if you will, when she's on screen. Same thing with Mariah. Both female actresses just like, I'm here. Pay attention to what I'm saying. It's important. I think in a lot of ways they even outshine Cage in that regard. Cage is Cage. He's kind of struggling with some internal demons. He's kind of fighting with his dad and all of this jazz. And his chi, if you will, is just not aligned. And I kind of wish they'd focus on that just a little bit more, because when we get introduced to Danny coming back into the show, Danny Rand, Iron Fist, for those of you who don't know who I'm talking about, I know I can hear the sighs. Oh, God. Honestly, I loved him. He was fantastic in Luke Cage. This was what I'd rather have. And you can kind of see just the different direction and writing on this show compared to his show. And I'm hoping they change that for season 2. Because they did just have a trailer drop for Iron Fist season 2 coming out in September, which I am excited about, because this version of Danny in Luke Cage got me reinvested in the character. It really did. He feels different. He feels authentic. He doesn't feel like he's just oblivious to everything. He didn't have to say it 999 times that he was the protector of Kung Lun, the immortal Iron Fist. He said it once or twice. which is normal for him. But then, just when he was kind of teaching Cage on how, just to kind of meditate and find his inner strength before he could be his outer strength, if you will, I was kind of digging that, and I was hoping they'd expand more. But I will say there's a fault to the show, and it might just been me. I never really understood what happened to Danny. Like, they had that fight, they did that collab to make the Thunder Punch clap, whatever you want to call it. And then all of a sudden, the next episode he was gone. I don't remember what he went to go do. I don't remember if Cage was like, I got it, I'll handle it, leave me alone. I don't even remember what happened, and it kind of bugged me how, towards the end of the season. I was like, I don't even know what happened to Danny. I was hoping he was going to stay in it for the rest of it. And in fact, I'd really be open to, especially after season 2 of Iron Fist, because that's already in the bag and coming out, that maybe we don't get a third season of Cage and we don't get a third season of Iron Fist and we just get Heroes for Hire. That would be pretty awesome. Or maybe after we each have 3 apiece, so we have a trilogy, if you will, of TV shows, 3 seasons, and then we go into the 2 of them teaming up. But it was really cool. I dug it. I was very glad to see Bushmaster not die. I can't stand when the bad guy has to die or they kill the bad guy for no reason, when locking him up could have been suffice, Excuse me. But you could have had, you ruin a possibility of maybe a good story down the line if you kill him, and you never know what writer will come up with or what director will be thinking, just to have this character come back. Short term, long term, doesn't matter. There are other stories that could be told with other characters, so we don't have to always kill them off. So I did like that. I did like how Mariah did show she was an absolute beast at the end. When she was in jail and she cut that woman's throat, she's like, I'm the boss now. Even though inside she was still kind of scared, and when she got on the phone, you can kind of see she was kind of putting on her poker face. But that poker face was intense. And let's talk about the burning scene. The burning scene was really vicious. I liked it. It showed a lot of growth in the characters. For Shades especially, and for Mariah. But you could tell they were really proud on how much they invested in that fire scene. Even though I think part of it looked really good and part of it looked kind of cheesy. But man, they kept showing that damn scene over and over again, didn't they? But yeah, it was pretty cool. I did like it. Overall, I'd probably give it a solid 4 out of 5. Because of how it wrapped up. The beginning half may have been like a low 3, to be honest with you, because I wasn't strong enough to hold my attention. But by the end of it, I was definitely like wanting more episodes. I was very upset. It'll be interesting to kind of see the way the show goes here on out. Are they really going to portray him as a criminal? Excuse me. I'm not sure why that's happening. I do apologize, guys. So it would be kind of interesting to kind of see the route he's going. How tempted by the dark side will he be? Will he actually, sometimes, letting a lesser evil kind of keeps the bigger evil away, type of thing. I'll overlook you selling the guns, but you can't sell to anyone under the age of 21 drugs or anything like that, I can kind of see him maybe going that route. The Notorious Big Picture, if you will. The Notorious Big Picture and the painting that Mariah did as well, which clearly was Biggie and Pac, the 2 kings with the crowns on their head. I love the imagery of this show. Out of all the shows, in terms of imagery, music, and just as a whole, this show gets it. They really know what they're doing. You feel like you're getting mini concerts, and you feel like it's not necessarily taking away from the show. There may be one or two times where it's like, okay, come on, I'm here to see Luke Cage, not KRS-One, or not Ghostface Killah. I don't want to see this guy playing his guitar anymore. I want to see what's going on. But the music was dope. I really felt it. I am a huge hip-hop head, so I loved it. I can see if any of you guys are not big into hip-hop, may not like this, because there was more focus on the hip-hop here. But yeah, guys, I know it's been out a while. I know you guys have already seen it. Let us know what you guys thought down below. I'm pretty sure the rest of the guys liked it too, just from our conversations. Overall, they kind of dug it. Sure, as always, we can nitpick many things in this show. But for what it is, I'm on point. I give it a solid 4 out of 5. And guys, until next time, we'll see you in the universe. Peace.